Hi, I'm Roger from Binghamton University, and I'm here at the Zipcar headquarters in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Today, I'm going to interview the CFO, Edward Goldfinger, and learn about the defining moments of his career. Let's go see what he has to say. Where did you go to college, and what was your major?
I went to school at UPenn, and I was an accounting major.
Did you know what you wanted to do when you were in college?
Well, actually, when I first got there, I didn't know. I thought I was going to be a physics major, and after a while decided that that wasn't working out as well as I was hoping, so I just moved over to the business school.
How did you start your career after college?
I started in public accounting like you. I was with KPMG for 7 years.
What led you to your current role at Zipcar?
Well, after KPMG, I went on to PepsiCo, and I was there for about 9 years. In various roles, some in accounting, some in planning. I ended up being the CFO for their Latin American beverage business. Then went on to a number of technology companies in the Boston area, and then found my way here. So I have sort of the consumer products experience from Pepsi. I have technology experience from the previous companies here, and it all seemed to fit well with Zipcar.
What is your average day like?
Really no average day that I would say I have. Every day is a little different from every other day. I do a lot of work trying to analyze the business, understanding profitability at different levels, at the market level, at the car level, and so on. A lot of forward planning, understanding our profitability and cash flow, meeting with outside parties, bankers, insurance companies.
It seems like Zipcar is a fun place to work. How would you compare it to other firms?
Zipcar is definitely one of the most fun places I've ever worked. It's a very young company, it's thriving, it's a cool concept. I will talk to people who I haven't met and they'll ask me what I do, and I tell them Zipcar, and immediately they want to know all about Zipcar because they've heard about it. They don't always know how it works. Sometimes they use Zipcar and they rave about the experience they have and why it's so great. So it's really been great on a number of levels for me.
Zipcar's business is growing really fast. What do you think has contributed to such fast growth?
Well, Zipcar is sort of an idea whose time has come in a way. It's a confluence of a lot of different technologies, wireless technologies, voice technologies, electronics within the cars. And so it's an idea that just really makes sense first and foremost. You talk to people, you're going to be moving into New York, and you start asking people, well, what's it like to own a car in a place like New York or Boston? And it's really a love-hate relationship. They sometimes like having a car, but for the most part, it's sitting there and they're not driving it much, but they're paying the lease costs on it or the cost to own the car. They're paying for the parking, they're paying for the insurance and gas and maintenance and all of that to drive it maybe 2 or 3 times a month. So they really get why it's such a benefit for them to share cars instead of own cars. If you can make something easy like that for the consumer, make it affordable, and serve a compelling need, you're going to see the growth, and that's what we've seen here at Zipcar.
Which of your professional accomplishments are you most proud of?
The people that I've developed over the course of my career in different companies. It's really rewarding to see them do well in their careers, and it's probably where I take the most pride, feeling like I've built solid organizations. The company then can rely on its accounting and finance department, and the people do well and the people go on to bigger and better careers.
What do you consider to be the defining moment of your career?
The defining moment, I would say, was moving from very large companies to earlier stage, high growth, dynamic companies like Zipcar. It would have been fairly easy to stay on the path and pursue a career with companies like Pepsi, $20, $30 billion companies. But for me, getting to the really fast pace of companies like Zipcar and others that I've been with has been a tremendous amount of fun. It's been very rewarding, and that to me probably would be my defining moment.
So do you have any advice for students like me who are about to enter the industry?
I look to hire people who are bright, and I know you are, I've seen your GPA, who are committed and who have a positive attitude. And I think those 3 things will get you a long way. That will fit any culture and any company that you want to be part of. And then the other thing I'd say is associate yourself with quality companies and quality people. Ultimately, if you do that, the rest is going to take care of itself.